So the session we have today is planned around transition. We're match day -2, so we want to look at how we press the ball, how we work off the ball. What we've got here is a big 14 by 14 split into 7 by 7 squares. You'll have 4 yellow. In the next square, you'll have 4 red and 4 blue, leaving a spare 7 by 7 square. If you then look in the middle, you will have 4 defenders here, 1 on each cone. If the ball is in where the blue bibs are, then the man on the nearest cone will go in. 3 passes minimum, and then you can switch. Now you have a spare box. Like I said, you have yellow here, then red, then blue, and this one is your spare box. So you will encourage the 4 to create an angle, so it's not a diagonal pass, and that 4 will move. In England, I've used this and called it the St George's flag. So it's fast, it's pacey, it's receiving under pressure, it's transition, and it's a great start to what we're trying to look for the rest of the session. So you have a 14 by 14 big box split into 4 7v7s, 7 by 7s, and that is your setup. I've set up 2 because we've got 32 players, but there it is, 14 by 14, then split into 4 7 by 7s with 3 groups of 4 in 3 out of the 4 squares, leaving 1 spare. The defenders will stand in that small square in the middle, just there, and when the ball is in their zone, they go and press. Minimum 3 passes before you can then switch the ball into another box. And from that description, I've got to think on my feet. I now have 12 in each group. So what we would do, we would take 1 away and 1 away. And then you'll have 3 defenders in that smaller square. So you have a 3 here, and a 3 there. So now you have 3, 3 and 3, which is 9, and 3 defenders, which is 12. Same. So as you can see, we've got 2 14 by 14 big squares made into 7 by 7, 4 7 by 7s, there and there. Now this channel here is really important. This is your coaching channel. So if you are a coach on your own, this is your coaching position. You can walk up and down the channel and you are clearly visible there, clearly visible there. Coaching position is actually something that people ignore, but when planning it should be considered. So I've deliberately put the coaching channel in there and had them side by side in order to be able to keep an eye, observe, motivate from that middle channel. So square 1, square 2, coaching channel. So we keep progressing. So now it's a chest pass, we're kneeling down. Whoever's holding the ball on the whistle has to take off and run away. And is chased. Cat and mouse. Run away. Good fun activator in the morning, we like that. Again, another progression. Legs stretched with a bounce pass. Knees must touch the ground. So just a nice variety of different positions. We've stood up, we've had a chest pass, we've had a bounce pass. And off they go. Hey! 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 So just going over the setup. 4 7 by 7 squares. 3 reds in the small square in the centre. Just there. 3 yellows, 3 dark blues, 3 sky blues. Firstly, you've got an empty square. If dark blues are in possession like this, yellows will move across to make 2 angles. First coaching point for me was make the area and the square as big as you can. Play yellows! Make it big! So they want to make their 7 by 7 as big as we can. Switch on, gentlemen! So this is, you need to see the chaos at the beginning. It's not pretty, but they've just gone in, it's 2 minutes in. So we will now coach this and get this better. First coaching point, we want depth, which creates space. Make that 7 by 7 as big as you possibly can. Play 1. Hey, come on, we're lazy, create an angle. You cannot play through a defender. Angle, angle, angle. Stay in your area. Now we're in. So right now it's not good enough. This is where the coach comes in, okay? 5 passes and switch. Good. So, with a bit of coaching, it's got better. 3, 4, 5, and you can, oh, good block. Play defenders, get the ball back. Get 3 balls in the middle square. 3 balls in the middle square. So we've adapted it, so the balls will be in the middle square. So the defender can choose if they want it, where to go. Switch! Play. 1, 2, 3. 2. So ideally, it's try and get 5 passes in the square before you switch. A little adaptation to the session. Have the defenders in that square with a ball so they can choose the next play. And first coaching point. Depth creates space. So make that area as... You switch, it's fine. It's fine. Depth creates space. 1, 2, 3. Still early, isn't it? What you have to remember is this is a transition game, and transition isn't just about when you've lost the ball and then you become a defender. Transition is when you've won the ball and you become an attacker, when you attack. So it's about understanding what is required in transition. So first of all, my coaching point was, once you've won the ball, create depth, because depth creates space. So you do 5 passes. Once you've done your 5, you then switch the box. Switch! Then you need the opposite team to make 2 options, 1 there and 1 there. So yellow is in possession there. Now yellows have got 2 options. There we go, we've got it. 1, 2, 3. We'll get there. So, one little adaptation. I've now got the balls in the middle there. So if the defenders win, one of the defenders in the central square will play into a yellow, a sky blue, or a red. Depth! Depth! Make it bigger! Make it bigger! We're on top of each other, there's no room to play! Make it big! Let the first pass be free, Nate. Go! First pass be free, let your session go. Good! 3! Good block! Play it back in, defender, pick where you want to go! Sky blue. Yellows are in. Play. Make it bigger. Angle. Do not hide. Do not hide behind the defender. That diagonal ball is always cut off. You need 2 square balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. With the blessing, make it big. You're on top of each other. Better yellows. Blessing, get bigger. Okay, and stop. So when you're planning a session, you have this perfection in your mind of how it would be, and you have your coaching points with you. Now, my first coaching point has gone out the window, but it's changed to when we've won possession, we need depth. We need to make that 7x7 square as big as we possibly can. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Depth creates space. Depth creates space. Make it bigger, Sky Blue. Good. Play it, defender. So now we've got balls in the middle. The defenders will choose where it goes if they win the ball. So we've got depth, we've got space. After 5 passes, you can switch. Switch when you want. Good, much better. Depth, much better. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And we're playing again. Yes. Yes. It took some coaching, but we're getting there. So on transition, we want depth to create space to be able to play much better. Yes, boys. Yes. Yes. Very good. It took some coaching, but we got there. Yellows, swap with blues. You're defenders now. So you'll swap the rotation. No, don't take your bib off, silly. And Sky Blue, make it bigger. 1, 2, 3. Good, play, pick where you want to go. Pick where you want to go. So now we've got balls in the middle and the defender will pick where they want to go. If they win the ball, they win the choice. All of you then, all of you have got to go. Brian, I don't know what you're doing in there. Oh, Sky Blue, go, you're in. Red's where you going? Depth, depth, depth. Create space. Relax, relax. relax. Be calm in possession. This is better. This is better. Really has taken some coaching. However, I think you can see a distinct improvement. Defender, pick where you want to go. Depth, space, depth creates space. Better. Angle, stop hiding on the diagonal. Don't hide on a diag. Keep changing the angle. Tidy up. Reds are in. Don't hide behind you. Blondie, get there early. Better, better. Thank you, thank you. It's hard, I know it is, but it's getting better. So I've just stepped in there. Now, what we're trying to work on now is when we win the ball, the first player is just going to put his foot on the ball and relax. Reason being, if we worked really hard to gain possession, if we lose the ball on the first pass, so we gain possession, we have depth, we have space. If we lose the ball on the first pass, guess what? The opposition break through that space that you've created. So it's about creating the depth to create the space, but then having the confidence just to put your foot on the ball and wait until you're set. So that first pass is secure. And he's done it. Good, good. That first pass has got to be secure, because if you lose the ball in an 11v11 game, on the first pass, you're wide open. Like England v Norway. When we lost the ball, we were wide open. So you need just that one player to la pausa, they call it. Put your foot on top of the ball, wait and delay until people have found a position to receive a pass. I hope you can see that this has really improved. So now yellows have got an option there. So reds have got yellows and blues. Blues have now got yellows and the sky blues. Always got two 90-degree angle options. So the three create a 90-degree action angle, and then the smaller three in the middle of the 7v7 are also making angles. Always making angles. So now we've got two options to play out after they've done the 5 passes. And it's the same principle. These three work as a group of 3 to create angles, but then also as a 3 on your own, you're moving to create the same angles. It's a lovely exercise. It's the basics of transition and the energy that's required. Get tidier, get tidier. Depth and space, depth and space. Good. It's getting better. Ball in. Angle, good. Don't press him, that was stupid. Okay, stop. Blessing. Depth creates space. Tell me what you just did. Go. Where did? Why? Why? Tell me the why. Stay here. What's better? Give it him. Change your angle as it travels. And now we're there. So now what we've just worked on, good. And as that ball travels, keep changing the angle and seeing early. Play. Change your angle. Change your angle to early as the ball travels. Better, Brian. Excellent. There you go. So the movement is early. Get your movement in early. As the ball travels, you're getting the next pass. Good. There it is, Jesse. Yes. Yes. Play. Good. Keep changing the angle as the ball travels, as it moves. Switch the ball, Brian. Switch it. Yellows, play. Keep changing the angle early. Change the angle early. There, get there, Abadan. Well done. Yes. Give it him. Change. Wait, as it rolls, get in there. As it rolls, change the angle. Get there early. Change again. Much better. And switch. Last play. Switch. You're in. Angle early. Who's next in the middle? So what we're asking the free man without the ball on a diagonal is see the ball early. If you travel as the ball's travelling and predict the play, to have two 90-degree angle support men, predict the play early, there, predict the play early, the game becomes easier. Switch it, play! Switch! Good play! Angle, get early, angle early, good, good, and switch, Good. Much better. Yes, boys. Yes, boys. Good decisions. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Good, Brian. Yes. Yes. And switch. Excellent, boys. And we got there with a bit of coaching. Depth creates space. 290-degree angles. Move into the angle as your teammate has passed the ball and you are just getting there early. And the second thing is, man on the ball, don't be afraid to pause. La pause. Allow the shape to be created. So much better, gentlemen, so much better. I think the key part, yes, you're working on transition early doors, and the detail you're going to get out of this session is depth creates space. Keep giving passing angles. Can you get in a half space to create a passing triangle around people? But the most important thing is pausing and waiting, just like they did there. Pause and wait. It takes a brave player to put their foot on the ball and allow the game to go around them. But 9 times out of 10, if you put your foot on the ball and stop, guess what the defender does? He stops as well. And if he doesn't stop, you probably gain a free kick. So getting the confidence of your players to pause, delay, and not be afraid to just delay the pass on the ball. And if you stop, the defender will stop. I hope you've seen this progress, because it's got better and better. I think you've seen it in these final few minutes, and I'm pleased with the progress I've made.